Miss Al, and welcome back to my channel. It's garden day and I'm actually going to show you my garden. No laughing or pointing out all the weeds because I have a lot of them. Maybe I'm growing weeds instead of plants. I don't know. I'll just get the jump start and get to me, I guess. But I picked a bunch of things. I picked Brussels sprouts and peppers, broccoli, tomatoes, peppers, some greens, which would be kale, and Swiss chard. I picked some green beans. What else did I find? Eggplant. So I got a pretty good assortment of things to take home to eat this week, along with my cilantro, basil, and parsley. So let's get started on my tour, and I do it real quick because it's wet. And I don't want to be wet for long, so let's get started. Okay, this is the sad strawberry patch. I've pulled the weeds out of it, or most of them. And there's like a couple that I haven't gotten, but it hasn't done as well as I had liked. I think I had two. Here's one ever-bearing strawberry there, and I think there's another one over here somewhere. Yep, here's another one. They didn't do very well, but I at least got 2 plants, so I was hoping for about 12, but it's my walking onions from my friend Ashley. They're doing really well. I'm impressed. But looky there's my hollyhock. And then my parsley, I cut a bunch off today. I didn't touch the cilantro, as you can see, it's still there. This is the next strawberry patch right here. You can see beyond that is the old patch that it's weeded, but I just need to like bring it in here and get rid of that weed pile. It looks so different to have all of my corn gone. I have to finish picking up some of the weeds, but to have this all cleaned out, and then I'll hopefully get it plastic over it. Some kale, and I have a couple peppers in there, and my broccoli and basil on the end. My favorite flower. It's not blooming so much today because it's raining. Get some of those flowers. It's my row of Pompios I lost, but look, my cosmos finally bloomed. Okay, so this is my broccoli, and I'm leaving this one to seed. Look at that. I already have some seed there. See? I'm just doing it. I have one on here, and then there's one over here that I left for seed because it got away from me and I didn't notice. So I'm like, fine, seeds. This is my Swiss chard, and it actually, this one has seeds too. I'm working on it. You can see that. That's right there. That's my seeds. So I've never grown seeds from Swiss chard before, so I'm gonna have to look up like how long to keep it, because I think it's probably close to ready. I don't know. All right, and there's some more kale. Next year I'm growing the Russian kale, or no, the curly kale instead of the Russian kale. I don't dislike Russian kale, except that it doesn't make very good kale chips, or I don't feel that it does, which is one of the reasons I grow kale. I admit it, I'm a kale chip snob, but anyway, there's my eggplant and my one zinnia. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna pick some next time I come. Right now I still have a few left, and some flowers. And my leeks, I had leeks on the other side, I forgot to show them to you. My cabbage. This is after you take the head off. They like form little heads, if you can see, like right there. And let's see. Yeah, that's still the same thing. And then this is my cauliflower. My son tried to give him a haircut. And let's see. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5. There's another one right there. And then I have some more kale. I grew a lot of kale this year, so I love kale. There's some more kale and some more Swiss chard. I think Swiss chard and kale are probably my favorite greens, although I do like spinach. I have a few, this is the seeds one I'm keeping. I kept this one. This is probably pretty close to drying. They look kind of sad, like something was chewing on them. I imagine some bug got to them. So my spinach is almost ready for me to pick. In fact, probably next time. I just didn't this time because I didn't bring scissors. And the last time I borrowed my mom's scissors, I lost it, so I'm putting myself in the dunce corner for that one. It's my sweet potatoes. Look at that. Yeah, I know there's weeds. Like I said, don't complain about the weeds. And the tree, we only got 5 apples off this one, but really good apples this year. My purple beans, actually didn't pick any off of it this time. My Brussels sprouts, I've had 2 from here so far. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left. And look at the flowers. Those are the ones that from the saved seeds that I grabbed from last year. My sunflowers, I'll have to grab some of those seeds too. And these are my gladiolas. They're kind of done, but look at the purple ones. They're pretty. I love my gladiolas. And this is peppers, green peppers. And I'm not sure what kind this is, but they look like this. I'm not sure. Whoops! I guess I'm taking that one with me. I'm not sure what kind this is. I know I grew hot peppers, but I didn't plant any there, so... Oh, these are the peppers that my neighbors gave to my mom, and we don't know what they are. It's always a guess what we get. Some more, I don't know what this is, actually. I keep thinking it's going to form a head of some sort, so I'm wondering if it's cauliflower. I don't know. And then there's some more Swiss chard down there, and that big, huge thing down there, I believe is a rutabaga. Because I think there's a couple more here, too. So I've dug, yep, they're rutabagas. They're really big. I have a couple of them there. And then over here, these are the hot peppers. I have cayenne, I have a ghost pepper down there, and the Carolina Reaper, and habaneros, that's what those are. And then I have eggplant. There's a lot of eggplant. And then down there, I believe, they're not, are they like cayenne banana peppers kind of thing? So this is my cabbage. I really need to pick that next time I come. Some more beans. We picked some today. This was supposed to be sweet potatoes, and every once in a while I can find one in there, but I'm literally not going to do anything with it until we're done, because it's really bad in there. But I can see there's a couple squash on there, so when I clean it out, I'm sure I'll find a couple. Some more beans. Oh, look at those stinkers. They're actually blossoming. And look, my boys dug potatoes today. Got a small basket. They dug 1 row. Oh, and here's a bean I didn't grab. Look at that. Oh, alright. But there's plenty of beans. Beans is something I always, or almost always, am able to grow, no problem. And I like them. But I think my children are getting tired of them. And I can't say I blame them, but I'm thinking I may have to incorporate green beans in my dog's diet, because hey, I got lots of them, right? Especially the pole beans, because I feel like they're easiest to grow. They grow the best. I don't mind bush beans, they just don't seem to grow as well for me. There we go, the rest of those. And I'll show you, I have a few things over here, and then I'll go show you the last part of my garden. This is my raspberry patch, and I actually need to weed that. Like one day to weed the raspberries, one day to weed the other section probably, and then one day for the strawberries. Yeah, my mom still has a few tomatoes in here. Hers all died, and she's done with tomatoes. Lucky duck. But look, she grew carrots. I can never grow carrots. My husband can grow carrots, but I cannot. It's a few tomatoes. I picked a couple. They're kind of winding down now, so aren't a whole lot. There's like, pick this one, and this one, if this one's not bad. Alright, there we go. And I have a couple onions in there I keep pulling up. This corn, never really, I have a couple in there, but most of them didn't pollinate. I'm not sure why. But look at my pumpkins. Finding a couple. I think I have like 6 or 7 now. But this is where the corn used to be. This is all done. Basically just need to pull everything out, put the plastic down for next year. And my son reminded me, he's like, the dried up, like the corn that we didn't harvest, I would have just thrown out. He's like, Mom, let's save it for seeds. So I'm gonna try that this year. Not sure which one this is. I would have guessed kale, but I'm not sure. But there's something there. This is some more kale. Actually, I should probably pick that kale next time. One little eggplant and one. I only grew one artichoke. And those are the other leeks that I told you about that I kind of forgot about. I have a couple of peppers here. There's a couple of peppers on the other side. I didn't show you either. But it's my row. I already showed you this. My row of tomatoes. And then I'll go show you my last garden section, which is way over here. And this is like lettuce, and then that row with the pea in the middle is turnips. Didn't get too much lettuce, I'm not sure why. And then these radishes I left to go to seed, because you can see there's some right here. And this is some more lettuce. Those are the peas that I need to come collect for seeds. My tomatoes are slowly dying up. I don't really have any left in there anymore. I planted some more here, but I'm not sure what it was. Oh, it's lettuce. There's some right there. Some more peas I need to grab the seeds from. And let's see. Beans, I picked a couple. And then this is my only row of beets that I have left, and they're actually not doing too bad. Some more lettuce and arugula down there. This right here, flowering stuff, is arugula. So I'm waiting for the seeds. There's some more over there. There's a carrot in there. And then I have cilantro and peas that I grew over there. And look! The marigolds, aren't they pretty? And that's what's left of my tomatoes. Go over here and show you the last thing. This tomato patch is pretty much done. I probably could just rip them out and just grab the last few green tomatoes because there's literally like nothing there left. But over here I have one plant of curly kale that's really tiny that I've been enjoying. And then this was supposed to be kohlrabies, but I don't think they are. They look a little bit like it, but they never grew bulbs. So, and there's green beans in here that I've been picking. So there we go.